chilling here with the planes and BBC Pluto. It's a bulk carrier ship currently sailing under the flag of Liberia. I have been paralyzed by anxiety for a few weeks now. I'm waiting to hear back about the change of career. A career change is very stressful. It's like one of the main life stressors is change of career. But I have not been able to do anything. Eating healthy and working out is just not on my radar. Meditation and yoga is not on my radar. I feel like I did really well in the interview process, but now I'm over-analyzing things and over-analyzing responses that I've gotten back. What felt like something that I could be confident about is now something that has filled me with self-doubt. My life is just hanging in the balance and nothing feels comfortable, and I know that this is a growth experience for me, which is supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to be transformative. It just really sucks to go through. I've sort of put this new career opportunity on a pedestal. I've been looking at it as a life or death situation, which it's not. Whether it's a positive response or a negative response, I know what my next steps are, so that has kind of taken a little bit off my back. I mean, one is a best case scenario and the other one is a worst case scenario. At least I know what I'm going to do, and it's the not knowing that is absolutely killing me. It's currently the end of August as I'm filming this. In September, I have something like 7 concerts. I'm feeling the anxiety already. And so at this point, I'm just paralyzed. And I think because that came out of nowhere. The reason why working out, eating healthy, yoga, meditation, breathwork, all the things that I love doing, the reason why that hasn't been on my radar is because it feels so good to watch Netflix and scroll on my phone and do nothing. It feels better to stare at a wall and just numb out. I know that working out and all of these things are great stress relievers and amazing for mental health, but it just feels so good to sit in front of Netflix, scroll on my phone, and just numb the fuck out. I'm afraid to go to bed because I'll just lay there until 3 in the morning just staring at the ceiling, getting lost in my own thoughts. So I'm on TikTok till sometimes 2 in the morning, or Reddit, or whatever, just until I fall asleep with the phone in my hand. I don't know how to get out of this, but it's been really tough. Welcome back to day 2. I finally decided what this vlog is going to be about. It's going to be about me just taking a week to myself and digging myself out of this anxious, depressive rut. It is almost 3:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. I got out of bed recently, and I don't know. I don't know. Back when I was probably about 10 years ago, actually, I went through a major depressive episode. Something traumatic happened to me in grad school that I'm not going to get into, but I think that was the root of the problem. I see a lot of similarities in how I'm feeling and how I'm coping that are the same things that I did 10 years ago. So I did something really simple. I found 2 recipes that I'm gonna make, and I'm going to the store to buy food so that I can make myself a healthy snack instead of just eating girl dinner. Colin and I live in a very ingredients-based household where I do have ingredients to make things, but what I make and what he makes are 2 totally different things. I'll give you an example. Last night, I would have had a couple slices of pepperoni, a couple slices of cheese, maybe half a cucumber, a piece of bread, not even a piece of bread, chips. I would have had chips, and that would have been it. That would have been my dinner. What he made, he found dough. He ended up making like sub rolls, fresh sub rolls out of dough that he just had. Oh yeah, tomato, mozzarella, pepperoni, and like some condiments. Put that inside of the baked bread, toasted it. Like, it was like a whole sandwich that you would have gotten at like a restaurant. I am gonna make myself cook because I have not actually cooked for myself in a very long time. I've been kind of relying on Colin to do so because I've been busy, but this week I'm not busy because I'm not working all week because I'm taking a mental health week, and that is okay. This is why I don't like going anywhere new. Not that Whole Foods is new, but I treated myself to a nice drive to Whole Foods. You know, they've got a parking lot. I got some bags, you know, treated myself because I need some good quality olive oil and, you know, stuff that I can't get at the bodega. No one's first language is English who works at the bodega, so it's all very fine. I love supporting the family-owned business. You know, you don't need to ask a lot of questions when you're going food shopping. I typically don't shop at Whole Foods because it's expensive, it's out of the way. The parking lot is stressful because the spaces are like way too small to fit cars and no one can drive. And that is a real fat dog. So cute. But at Whole Foods, it's like, oh, do you have Amazon Prime? It's like, yeah, oh, yes, I've heard of this. How do I do that again? And then I had to like re-download the app, and like then I didn't know like where to scan it. Like the guy literally took my hand and held it under the scanner. Like I felt like such an infant. You're on top of my Metamucil because I've got fiber problems. Usually when I cook, it's vegan, mainly because I'm allergic to cheese, although it's never really stopped me. This is nut milk, toasted marshmallow, sounded pretty good. I also like never really learned how to properly cook meat, so I'm afraid to do it wrong. Like also like I don't really like meat. The sound of meat, like I gotta be honest with you, whenever I'm watching videos and somebody is cooking meat, I have to fast forward through the meat because the sound of meat being like ground meat, I can't handle the sound of it. It is so disgusting to me. I found a pasta thing that looks pretty simple, and I found a toast that I can make. Picking simple things that I can realistically make is the vibe is the vibe right now. Like yesterday I was like, all right, I just need one more night to do nothing. And I did nothing last night. I watched Pretty Little Liars. Do nothing tonight, but tomorrow I'm gonna get up at a normal time. I'm gonna do my yoga and my breath work and then Do you think that happened this morning? No, I got out of bed at 2 o'clock. I took a shower. Here we are. Like when I put things on my plate that I used to be able to do, and then I'm unable to do them because of like my mental state, it is so disheartening. So today we're just focused on making some food. Maybe tomorrow, since I already have the food thing covered, I'll do like a little bit of practicing and maybe work out for the first time in 5 months. I'm back on my Pretty Little Liars game, but I'm also I'm doing two things at once. We're cooking. We're following a recipe. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know. But how do you pass the time when you're cooking? Like I usually watch something and eat snacks. Maybe I'll have some little chippies.
I need to tell you that she's sorry. Is it possible that maybe she's not planning to do this? Either.
Not me being a little homesteader picking basil from my garden. This came from outside. I grew this. No, I planted a lot of basil. Then I forgot about it. But Colin's been taking care of it this whole time. So it was a team effort. I did something today. I wish that I had an infinite amount of time to just stay at home and cook for myself. Right now, my house smells amazing. I put a bunch of cherry tomatoes in the oven. I'm roasting it with just like olive oil, garlic, balsamic vin, putting it on some toast with hummus. It's not technically breakfast time, I actually don't know what time it is. This is gonna be embarrassing, but it is 2:37 in the afternoon. But I only slept in until 11:30 instead of 1, which was yesterday's case. And my thing of the day to do today is to do some meditation. Tonight is the blue moon, so I do want to get like a little full moon ritual in. I'm still paralyzed by anxiety a little bit, but I know that I'll find out about the new job within a week. Like I said, I've got, if I get it, great. If I don't get it, I have a plan. I'm prepared for whatever the outcome is going to be. But I've also said that I've kind of put this on a pedestal where it kind of seems like a life or death situation. And I think that that's too much importance to put onto a career path. I don't know how many people applied. I don't know how many people know people within, you know, the company. So I'm just kind of like crossing my fingers, hoping that they liked me. I felt like I nailed all the interviews. I'm feeling good about it. I am watching Pretty Little Liars, but I'm not gonna get wrapped up. Soon after that, I'm gonna take a shower, do some movement, and practice. Here, this is gonna be kind of like a visual diary of me talking through anxiety and depression, and hopefully it will resonate with someone. And if it doesn't, then is that the dude? The tomatoes are talking. Sizzling. They're sizzling. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get this breakfast ready. This looks so good. This is my breakfast, y'all.
I'm just gonna text you, okay?
You don't need avocado toast when you got hummus. The most Charlie Brown looking Superman I've ever seen in my whole life. Welcome back to the anxiety party. I only got to practicing yesterday. Today I think I'm gonna get to a little bit of meditation. It's a Thursday. I still have no word about the job. I keep refreshing my email like maniacally. I don't think I'm gonna hear about anything until next week, which is, I'm not mad, it's just very anxiety inducing. And I'm gonna ask the universe and the heavens for some patience and ground myself and try to put things into perspective. Oh, let's meditate. We're going out on my yearly pilgrimage to my reed dealer to get reeds, cork grease, and a swab. And I'm saying that out loud so that I don't forget. The humidity, the heat, the constant like raining and then hot and then raining and then hot. Like, it's just, my reeds are, let's go. Should we get coffee along the way? Actually, they close in an hour, so like I really gotta like get going. It is 8:15. This is earlier than I would have chosen to be awake. September 1st. It's Friday. Is it Friday? I didn't want to work today, but like they're down a driver and I like to make Colin's life easier. And honestly, I just feel really well rested after this week that I had. Like, if you are able to, I know that what I just experienced was a luxury of all luxuries, which is just taking a week off for mental health. Anyways, we're going west and then we're going west. Oh, moving trucks. Oh my god, it's September 1st move-in day. Oh, I am so glad I'm getting out of the city. I'm on my way to my next pickup, but I'm gonna be like half an hour earlier. I'm like minutes, mere seconds away from getting my coffee of the day. I got some sort of like pumpkin spice chai cold brew situation. It's almost my turn. All right, first pumpkin drink of the season. Cheers. power nap because I know that if I try to practice, it's not gonna go well. So I'm gonna like just chill, decompress, maybe close my eyes for like an hour, hour and a half. It's about 2 right now. I'll see you on the other side. My nap time is very short-lived, but look at my hair right now. Like all of these little like baby pieces. This is from when I dyed my hair black. Remind me to never dye my hair again. I forgot that my hair is so fine that like any sort of product on it just like kills it. Like it's not that it fried, there was just like so much breakage afterwards, and like I'm glad it's growing back, but like talk about a bad decision. They need me to do another drive job, so I'm not gonna film anymore today because, well, no, when I get home from driving, I have practicing that I need to do. Oh, and then I have a concert tomorrow, which I haven't even mentioned, so, but we'll talk again soon. Remember that concert that was canceled because someone got appendicitis? We're doing it today. We are going down to Rhode Island. We're playing finally for my grandma's birthday, which was back in June. My instrument is something that causes me immense anxiety, like the practicing, preparing for concerts, all that. But why I got into music is because music is moving and a way to express myself and is really therapeutic when I need it to be. This concert, even though it's a present for my grandma and I'm making like a whole presentation and being very formal about it, this is gonna be kind of like therapy for me. It's gonna be a good day.
You just called me Charlene.
Generally, when I try to meal prep, I like go shopping on the day that I go meal prepping. I've recently been inspired by seeing some of your meal prep and sort of week in the lives. I'm gonna do all my shopping today so that when I start meal prepping tomorrow, I already have all the things that I need. Cause like when I shop and then when I cook, it takes like 5 hours, and like by the time I'm done, I'm just like done. It's like midnight. Still don't know about the job because it's the weekend and it's a long weekend. Yay me. Yay me. Okay, we got the groceries. Once again, I made a complete idiot out of myself at Whole Foods of all places. Couldn't figure out how to scan my code again. I don't know, I forgot my reusable bag, so like I bought one and it's just like a whole thing. I got some frozen pizzas. They had like a really good selection of Daiya pizzas, and usually, I don't know, I tend not to go for the Daiya brand because there's a lot of sodium, but they had a really good one that involved like balsamic something with fig. I don't know, there's fig involved in one of them. I have to show you the newest choice that Colin made for our home decor. Got a new shower curtain. Anyway, let's go to the woods. I don't know how long it's been since I've worn my Fitbit. I don't have a Fitbit tan line this summer, so it's Labor Day, but how can I celebrate Labor Day when my labor situation is hanging in the balance? The power that it has over me is like not okay. And talking like this, my feelings out, has been really helpful. Journaling has been really helpful. But when I'm not getting it out, it's all up in here. Making a cup of coffee in the morning feels like a monumental task. On top of that, I've been dreading September because it's my busiest month musically. I have 7 concerts. 8 if you count October 1st. I have to look at the whole month in order to plan out my practicing schedule and life. It's helpful to take it one day at a time. It's about all I can muster, but like I do have to plan out my one day at a time. Does this make sense? Am I just blabbing? I have cried so much just because nothing is certain and I can't make any decisions until I know about this one decision. And this one decision, like I've cleared my schedule. I'm ready to receive. I've made space for it. I'm ready. What are you waiting for? So I've got good news and I've got bad news. The bad news is I still have not found out about this job. The good news is this video is ending. I thought this would be the vlog where we would find out, but I need to end it. I'm sick of filming this. I need to reevaluate my life. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can relate to it. It's kind of like a look inside my life when I'm not trying to be funny or educational. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm gonna go have lunch with a friend who works nearby. Maybe the next vlog we'll find out if I'm employed.